but I pray.
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't, but I know Papa's gone away. It's the loneliest it's ever been. But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always... Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now... Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, we were with him.
I remember Papa saying something like, he said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out somehow.
I hope the next king is as nice as you.
I think I understand the king's intention. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought.
You may be right. But much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so.
Maria, you're safe! Oh.
Sorry for leaving.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more trouble.
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him.
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I doubt the church...
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For...
Sorry, did I... Laying here. I'll... Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company. That book. Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage.
Wanna read it?
If you don't mind. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth, but couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds... Still, I don't imagine... Besides, does it take us Clamars, for example? It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority. A problem with no lofty words. I can hardly come to still. The discussions help. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but... Wait!
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime! To choose our new ruler, we're going to give and we call... Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals. Taking part first, we have the exhibition of the brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in... time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked...
Hey, looks...
There's a note here. Given the spell's
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the...
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This...
We have little choice but to hope it's not.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this, but saying it's being organized by the state. The throne...
Do you think Forden's looking to fix the competition?
In the interest of fairness, remember...
That bodes ill.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
Let's enter this tournament.
Huh? Besides, the prince?
Wait! It sounds... This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
No point fighting with...
Your courage is...
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country.
Sheesh. So...
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life.
Good heavens. Haven't you... Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again? I see. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a couple.
What's the...
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next...
So you're going to try and become...
You have your...
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You be a good king.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you...
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the...
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm not a kid.
I call it as I see it, mate. Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king.
Could you just do your job, please?
Ah. Weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to... What?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser...
Whew. That was a...
And, obviously, you're obligated to attend the opening ceremony.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us?
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound...
Hang on! You lot here for this? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme.
This might just be...
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. Besides...
Oh, of course. It's about who...
If you imbeciles can't even get that...
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he just wants to stop the criminal's evil deeds.
We've got more important...
Don't worry.
As long as you can...
Ho there! Are you really... You three must be heaven sent. Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain from Atira, a town to the south.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some...
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say.
If I
our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper.
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to
I see.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it?
There's nothing pitiful about it.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with closure. Thank you all. And in that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle type. Please,